There's nothing nicer than spotting a vintage pattern cutting detail you love on the catwalk. Have a look at this skirt by Duro Olaru, and it's a reinterpretation of the classic 1930s panel skirt, reinvented, updated, and it looks fab. Of course, that's the beauty of learning to pattern cut and design and pattern hack, is that you can spot all these details and then draft your own. If you'd really like to learn how to, have a look at the link I've left in the description for you. And now let's have a look at this pretty panel skirt. This is a really beautiful reinterpretation of a vintage style. So it's got the classic waistband, really high-waisted, but then it sort of picks up all the details of a 1930s daywear panel skirt. So what we have is, I think, an 8-panel skirt with the 2 center panels are as one. And then it's got this sort of yoke here, which is sort of typical 1930s. And I always think with 1930s, they do really clever details and they do like all these seams. I always wonder, how does it look like in a real garment? And here you can see it. So what he's done is really clever. It's just, I think, again, it's like this, and it is sort of has a real vintage feel, but the fabric's updated and make it feel less. It's not pure vintage, it's contemporary design, but it has these sort of influences. I think there's actually a center front pleat, maybe even. But you can see how you can look at vintage design, and sometimes people say, "Oh, I only like contemporary stuff," but you can sort of see how you can reinterpret stuff and make it completely contemporary just by the fabric choice in this case. And yes, I know I'm going completely the other colorway than the original, but you can see how it's basically just a sort of yoke and cutouts, and I wonder if these are pockets as well. Like it could be patch pockets, but how that completely changes the look of what is a classic vintage panel skirt.